Now, if you're like most gig workers, you drive on multiple platforms. So you could be doing rideshare, food delivery, last mile. You could be signed up for 3, 4, 5, even more gig apps. But what it's like to track all that income can be a real hassle. Until now. Hey everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to the RideShare Guy. And if you are driving multiple apps like myself and many other gig workers out there, tracking all of your income with, trying to pay attention to taxes and your financial goals and all of that stuff can be a real hassle. But there is an app out there that can take all of your gig income, combine it into one app, and help you stay on track. And that is called Mymo. Mymo helps rideshare and delivery drivers be able to track all of their income in one easy app. And Mymo is trying to help all of the independent workers out there be able to focus on their financial goals instead of having to worry about organizing it all. Mymo links directly to your apps. So instead of trying to juggle between all the different apps that you're signed up for, this is all in one place so you can see across all your platforms exactly how much you made and also be able to budget accordingly. Now, Mymo also offers goal setting and tracking as well as tax estimates and tracking. And being able to set up financial goals is great. So whether that's trying to set up your budget and figure out your type of bills that you need, how much you need to make in order to pay them off, as well as, let's say you want to set up an emergency fund, vacation, or even buy a home. There's a lot of different financial goals that you may have, and Mymo can help track that. Then couple that with tax tracking, which is going to be nice because a lot of times you may not know how much you need to set aside for your taxes, and Mymo can help figure that out so you know exactly where your money is, what it needs to do, and where it's going to go. So the three main facets in the app are your money, your goals, and tax estimates. So your money is the primary function of the Mymo app. And this is where you link your gig apps and Mymo automatically tracks income earned. You only have to link your gig apps once and Mymo does the rest. Goal setting is goals are only as good as your progress. Setting goals is great, but the execution is what matters and Mymo helps. You can specify multiple goals, track your progress, and modify them as needed. According to the data from gig workers' earnings in 2023, users who set a goal in Mymo earn 12% more on average. And tax estimates. So Mymo will estimate your taxes automatically as you earn and keep track of your quarterly and annual estimated bills year-round. They also offer an AI accountant who can answer tax questions in real time. Now, Mymo is available on iOS and Google Play. Now, when it comes to data, especially financial data, you want to make sure it's safe and secure. And Mymo wants you to know that they keep it very safe and secure too, because they are an SOC 2 compliant and regularly audited by third-party companies to make sure that they are handling customers' data correctly. Mymo also has a bank-grade security as well as multiple factor authentication and also encryption built in. So you know that your financial data will be safe and secure. Now, Mymo is free for gig workers and rideshare drivers. Mymo is the only app that is allowed to track all of your income across multiple platforms, as well as being able to prepare you for taxes and give you those tax estimates, which helps when it comes to you dealing with these multiple income sources, be able to track it in one simple and easy place. Now, something that the app doesn't have, but hopefully it will soon, is a mileage tracker. This is something that is key when it comes to any gig worker who is using their vehicle to be able to travel around, like rideshare driving. You're putting a ton of miles on your car. Food delivery, you're putting still miles on your car, but much less than what a rideshare driver is doing. But either way, this is something where if you want all of your income in one place, hopefully they can track your miles and even put an expense in there so you can see how much you're expending when it comes to your gig work. So if you got to put maintenance into your car, if you buy food while you're driving, whatever it might be, hopefully you can track that all in one place, and Mymo will be able to compute that so you have a more accurate picture when it comes to your taxes. Just another thing to note is some of the gig apps may expire, so you may have to re-log in every once in a while so you have all of that information to re-log in and be refreshed. Now, a couple of key takeaways when it comes to the Mymo app is the ability to track across multiple gig apps and see all of your income in one place. Goal setting is great too because you're able to set your goals and stay focused. One of the biggest things is staying focused when setting goals. You're able to see it in real time. You're able to see that goal get closer and closer each time you complete a delivery or you take a ride, whatever it is. And that's going to help. Not only that, being able to know how much you may need to set aside for taxes and seeing that in real time is great. So you don't accidentally spend the money and then have an issue down the road come tax time. So download the app, check it out. It is a free app, so you got nothing to lose and you have more time and hopefully goals to get to when it comes to Mymo, which means you can focus more on getting out there, making the money versus having to worry about how much money you're making in order to meet those goals or those bills, whatever it might be. So download the app. Again, link is going to be in the description or the pinned comment. Drive smart, everybody.